Welcome to Weekly Digest, where we highlight the works of ministers of government as they push the administration's development agenda. 15 teams will be competing in the Industry and Innovation Unit's 2023 Innovation Challenge. The competition is a product of a collaboration between the Office of the Prime Minister and SBM Offshore and provides a platform for local tech enthusiasts to display their skills.
All of these are interlinked to our development as a country, not only that we provide the opportunities in ICTs, but in all other areas that are needed for our development. And that's why you see we place so much emphasis on the scholarships and the other training programs in government so that we'll be able to bring people along and to take people along a pathway of success and a pathway that helps them to advance academically so that we are prepared for any challenge.
Minister within the Office of the Prime Minister with responsibility for public affairs, Kwame McCoy, reminded of government's manifesto promise to integrate ICT in Guyana's socio-economic landscape. Minister of Public Works Bishop Juan Edgell inspected infrastructural works in several communities along the east bank of Demerara. 100 roads along the east bank of Demerara corridor are to be rehabilitated.
I'm interacting with the community, seeing what is taking place, so we will know directly the kind of intervention that needs to be made and the urgency of those interventions. But more importantly, getting an opportunity to see the beneficiaries. So the impact of the investment must be also measured.
Minister of Public Works Bishop Juan Edgell said approximately 360 Lindeners are currently employed on the Linden to Mubura Hill Road project. The minister said this number is expected to increase to some 600 Lindeners in the coming months as the contractors gear up to expedite works on the road.
Which is keeping the promise. When we signed and we launched this project at Mile Zero, I was the one who stood up and said to them, hire Lindeners.
Government has made remarkable progress to provide safe and reliable water access to hinterland residents. Sawariwao and Quarry villages are the latest beneficiaries of this initiative, with the construction of water distribution systems totaling $70 million.
In all aspects of government, not just in one area. Of course, we are here from the Ministry of Housing and Water. Here you have a new water system. We are relaunching our hinterland housing program, which will see several Amerindian communities receiving materials for the construction of their homes. So that has commenced. We see improvements in the education system, the expansion of the hot meal program, similarly in the healthcare system. So all across the country, you see work being done in every single sector for the improvement of lives.
Further, by 2025, the level of treated water on the coastland will increase to 90%, in keeping with the government's 2021 to 2025 strategic plan.
For treated water, this is from between regions 2 to 6, and then Bartica proper, region 7. We have invested, we have committed for this year alone, we have $9 billion for treatment plants on this year's budget alone. The overall budget to bring the treated water on the coastland to a level of minimum 90 to 95% is about $25 billion. So we know what is our macro plan. So that's a major thing that we're focusing on for the next 2 years.
Government will soon start building 20 of 50 homes in Sand Creek, South Rupununi, Region 9, as part of the Hinterland Housing Program. Minister within the Ministry of Housing and Water, Susan Rodriguez, made the announcement during a recent visit to the village.
This is a direct commitment by His Excellency President Ali when he was here. He answered your call, and today I'm here to deliver on his commitments to you.
Attaining universal secondary education by 2025 is swiftly becoming clearer, with the number of educational institutions being constructed. In line with this, over 600 students of Kobana and surrounding areas in Region 1 will benefit from the construction of a modern secondary school following the signing of 6 contracts valued $2 billion on Wednesday.
So we need these schools, this school particularly, to be able to offer quality education here. It's going to change lives. You're not going to see it celebrated on a front page, but this school will change lives. And so we need to and give people opportunities they never had before.
To ensure students have access to educational facilities and resources required for a top-notch education, over 800 learners of Tushin and surrounding areas in Region 3 will benefit from the construction of a new secondary school. 6 contracts to the tune of $864.7 million were signed on Friday to construct the school. The signing ceremony occurred at the Ministry of Education.
We are on a massive secondary education drive to be able to get into kids across the country to be able to access secondary school. We want to make sure we can give people all over this country opportunities.
At the National Grade 6 Assessment NGSA this year, the government's strategic and prudent investments and actions in the education sector again produced outstanding results. These strategies include consolidation of the curriculum, expansion of the Guyana Learning Channel, past papers, syllabuses, and the distribution of textbooks to all children across Guyana.
And we have seen that result. In every subject we have done either marginally better or significantly better.
As part of its development agenda and commitment, government continues to effectively eliminate child labor. Raising awareness of child labor and its negative psychological and physical impacts has been taken center stage.
So here in Guyana, we have implemented numerous measures, as I have said, in mitigating the risk factors, and I'm articulating some other measures that is not on this paper that we have to take into consideration as we build this nation, to provide for the enhanced welfare of our children through, and that is the government measures we have taken, because we care cash grants for each child with disability, and we have the school feeding program. And notably, together our inclusive and well-performing education system, we have a good social protection system which covers many social benefits, including foster care and adoption and public assistance.
In promoting an intensified and improved response to financial crimes, government is actively putting systems in place to strengthen the country's anti-money laundering and countering the financing of terrorism and proliferation financing legislation.
It is recognized now worldwide that one of the most effective of dealing with the criminal is to hit him in the pocket or hit them financially. And the way to do that is not only to convict and sentence, but to go after the proceeds of the crime, go after the assets acquired from the criminal conduct. And our law was not strong as it should be in that regard.
The mayor and deputy mayor, as well as the councillors of the Madhya Township, took their oaths of office on Thursday. Minister of Amerindian Affairs Pauline Sukai is pleased with the elected officials and is confident of the town's development under the new body.
I believe that Madhya Township needs good leadership that will express and put enough effort to increase services, improve access to services, and also to improve the infrastructure.